So for my project, I decided to break the social norm of sitting more feminine and like crisscross, and instead I decided to like man spread. And the way that I conducted my research was I decided to go first lunch, first wave, which is the most busy time of lunch. And I decided to sit with my friends, and instead of sitting in a more narrow stance, take up one seat as people would do, I decided to take up two seats and sit as just take up as much space as physically possible. For my personal reflection, I just wasn't comfortable with it. I thought it would be a lot more comfortable for me, just because I don't like to sit like crisscross anyways. Like I find that uncomfortable anyways. So I like to sit more comfortably, but that was just completely uncomfortable because just of the amount of space I was taking up, I felt like I was being rude. I felt more self-conscious. It was a more uncomfortable experience overall. Um my subject's reaction to it was I could definitely tell by her body language that she was more uncomfortable with the way I was sitting. Um I could even feel her like nudge my knee a little bit, and I was like, yeah, because like obviously I understand I don't want to be touching knees either. Um so that obviously I could tell that she was uncomfortable. She even asked me if I could like scooch over a little bit because there's a limited amount of space, and you can see sometimes men will be on like the subway or public transportation man spreading and just taking up space from other people. And since it was my friend, she was able to vocalize that to me, but that helped me understand like the deeper meaning to that. And when I interviewed her, I asked her the question, um, do you think that women should be able to man spread? And she said that she does think that women should be able to sit however they feel is the most comfortable, as long as it's conscious of other people. And um I also asked like, why do you think girls do not sit this way? And she said because women are told to sit more proper and like crisscross. And then for the last question, my final thoughts are I think that this definitely falls more into a folk way, because when men take up as much space as they physically can, um, people don't really like do anything about it. Even if they're uncomfortable or don't like it, nobody will say anything. So I feel like it definitely falls into more of a folk way. And I think that this definitely helped me understand more the pressures that people are under to sit more proper or to sit in a certain way depending on their gender. And uh, what I would change or modify if we did a similar assignment is that I would I would not change anything. I think this was a good assignment.